So, but there's still a lot of movement in there. So
I'm gonna tell you, man, and it's funny. I don't want this to change. I think that the Thunder got the best shot right now
of knocking off Golden State.
And we've been kind of talking about it all year.
Yeah.
Yep. I like the Nuggets and Spurs. It's kind of like the young Spurs, no real stars per se, against the old Spurs. Is it going to be the young players against the old, who going to win? The young players against the old coach, who going to win?
Right.
Well, I can't say young player against old, young team versus old team is really what it is. Houston against Utah. Best offense against one of the better defenses.
Rematch of the second round last
year. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with this. I mean, and I think the two quieter teams, the two most quiet teams in the West are playing each other in the Clippers and the Trailblazers. I honestly, if it didn't change, I wouldn't have a problem.
Okay.
And it's funny because I wanted to, in my mind, I wanted to see if there was could I flip it and get better matchups all across the board.
Right.
And I think this is the best bracket all across the board.
Where arguably all series could go 6 or 7,
or at least be interesting. I don't know if I think. Well, I think actually all these games could go 6.
The way I'm looking at it. I think all
possible.
series could go 6.
Yeah.
I don't think none of them go 5. I mean, with the current.
Well, I ain't gonna say I gotta, but I'm cool with the first round matchups. All of them really do. Like, I am cool with watching every single one of these.
Right.
Whereas opposed to what's going on in the East right now, nah.
Well, because like, the top 4 seeds are probably going to the second round.
Yeah.
I mean, if in the East, if it stands that way.
I'm not like, okay. Okay, if you pull in my leg, and I know we only talking about the West, but but to go to the East, if you pull in my leg right now,
right?
Milwaukee has been the best team in the East all year.
Yep.
But could I see Dwayne Wade having a Dwayne Wade moment and knocking them out? Yeah, but it's not likely. You know what I'm saying?
It's not likely.
It's not likely, but
and we thought
but I got plenty of criticism for the Bucks in the past couple of years, where I feel like they should have beat the Raptors in certain years and they didn't.
Certainly.
You know what I'm saying? So
certainly,
you know,
if
you could pull my leg to find matchups, but like you said,
if there is an upset to be had in the East with this layout right now, I can only come up with the Heat over the Bucks. I mean, I can't see the Nets beating the Raptors in the first round. I can't see the Pistons, even though they got some good players in the front court. I can't see them going up against that starting 5 in Philly. And then the Pacers without Oladipo going up against Boston. Now I think that series could go 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But I don't see the Pacers pulling it out.
I don't even see that. I honestly I see the Celtics going to the next level in the playoffs. I just do.
You think they going to amp it up? You think?
I do.
Man, I hope you're wrong.
Yeah. I hope I'm wrong too, but I don't like
about that, man.
But
But yeah, if there's an upset, it's Heat over the Bucks. If you put a gun to my head,
right?
But in the West, and I like what you said. All these matchups as it stands now would be good matchups in the first round of the playoffs. For me, what has to happen in the first round in the West, the Thunder got to play the Jazz again in the first round. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to throw shade at the Jazz. I think the Jazz are a good team. But for me, it's not their moment. And they've been to the second round the last couple of years, whereas the Thunder, they've been one and done once they get in the postseason. Now you got Paul George, you got Steven Adams, you got Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench. This is a better team than last year, going up against the Jazz, which, again, they're a good team. But to me, in this matchup, they gotta show that they're the better team this year. So for me, if there's a matchup I want to see in the West in the first round, it's the Jazz going up against the Thunder again, and the Thunder got to pull this one out.
But can you be? But I get you, and I agree with you in the sense that this is not the Jazz's time.
Yep.
they got some steps to make.
Yep.
But I'm not going. The Jazz were the better team last year. Period.
Man, you gonna have to keep reconvincing me that, man, because I still to this day,
good.
I still to this day wonder a team that has no all-stars, and I get it. Donovan Mitchell was a rookie. He played like an all-star, but come on, man.
And they're still playing like all-star this year.
Yeah, this year
Yeah.
too. But I'm talking about last year.
Sure.
The fact that team took out the Thunder in 6 last year with a Paul George, Russell Westbrook averaging another triple-double, and he's doing it again this year. I don't know. I just can't come to admit that that they were the better team. I just can't admit that.
Ricky Rubio.
I thank God for